So today we'll be starting with Selenium. All right.
Okay, Vinod. Mm-hmm.
To do that, give me a minute. Okay. For that, let me start my Eclipse. Give me a minute. My Eclipse is booting up. Okay. Launch. Samira, please confirm if you can see my window, Eclipse
Yes,
window.
Vinod. Yeah, I can see your screen.
All right. Okay. So today I'll start off with a new project. Call it as sorry. I'll create a new Java project and
Okay.
call it as Selenium testing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me finish this. Open the perspective for Java. Then right click. Okay. To do Selenium testing, right? We will need to install and set up Selenium first. All
Okay.
right. Uh, Give me a minute. So I'll bring up a new screen of Chrome. Okay. I'll say
Mm-hmm.
download Selenium. Okay. I think this should give us. Okay. Go to the Selenium download page. Okay.
Okay.
Once you go there, you'll see a page like this. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
we are actually, it is possible to write Selenium code in these languages, all these languages: Java, C Sharp, Ruby, Python, JavaScript.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll be covering Java and also JavaScript for protractor and other things. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but Python also, if possible, will be covering. Okay,
Okay.
but you can also write
So
it in.
you generally cover
Sorry.
basics of Python too,
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That we'll do it at the end of the course. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Sure.
So for now that we know Java, we'll be starting off with Java. Okay. So let me
Okay.
go to the download page of Java. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This will download Selenium Java 3.13. Okay. This is the
Okay.
latest as of now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And because I've already downloaded, let me bring up the page. It will download a zip file. Okay.
Okay.
Let me show you the zip file. Or maybe I'll do a download again. Give me a minute. Maybe I'll download it to a different location. Okay, once you download, you should get it like
Mm-hmm.
this and show in folder.
Okay.
Uh,
Vinod,
that will
should we
give.
do it as you are doing?
Um, Need not actually. I'll
Okay.
just show you what is going to happen. Okay. You will be getting 1 minute. You can try it meanwhile. Uh, just take 2 minutes and give it a try.
You want us to download Selenium now?
Yeah, you can. Or yeah, you can try it now.
Any version of Selenium will works fine, right?
Yeah. No, go with the latest, no?
I have already installed Selenium in my system. Like.
Okay, and if that is the case, you can do it. Okay, I'll
Mm-hmm.
just show you what you'll get. Okay, so you
Okay.
will that link will download. Do you see my screen, everyone? Everyone, please come back to my screen.
Yes, Vinod.
You will see a download file. Will
Mm-hmm.
be a zip file like this. Selenium
Okay.
Java 3.13 zip. Okay, and the
Okay.
moment you unzip it, you'll get a folder like this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm sorry, I think I did. Let's not do this. Sorry. Let's download Selenium standalone version. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. Let's not do this Java download here. Instead, let's download this 3.13. Do you see this link here, everyone?
Yes, Vinod.
So let's download this version. Uh, Let me save it here, or I want to put it into this folder. Okay. Let me save it here. This will actually download. Give me a minute. I'm just okay. Do you see this jar file here?
Yes, Vinod.
Actually, for me, it is just given this because it's already downloaded. But for you, it will download like this: Selenium server standalone 3.13.0.jar. This is the version of the Selenium standalone version. But if you have installed probably some time back, maybe you would have a different version. Okay, so this would be your Selenium standalone version. All right, jar file. So this jar file will actually help us to run Selenium. Is that clear, everyone? Yes, no, Samira?
Yes.
Okay.
Vinod,
So
how can we find whether we have downloaded Selenium already?
you
Okay.
can just download it again and redo it. No need to confirm.
Can I start
Oh,
downloading it now?
Sorry?
Shall I start downloading it now?
No, wait, actually. You can try it now, and if you have issues, we can discuss in the workshop. All right?
Or how about we all do it tomorrow only? I mean,
I want everyone to do it tomorrow, and we can, if anyone is having issues, we can work in the workshop. All
okay.
right? Yeah. So now
Sure,
watch my
Vinod.
screen. So the moment you download, you'll download a jar file. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
After you do that, right click, build on your project, and go to build path and configure build path.
Okay.
This will take you to this window where you can go to the libraries tab here and
Uh-huh.
do add external jar. This will let you add dependency jars to your project. Now we have a dependency of Selenium jar file. So we'll select the download Selenium jar file and say open, and that will add the jar file here. Do apply and close. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. So let me repeat that. I did a right click, went to the build path, configure build path, and
Mm-hmm.
went to the libraries tab and add external jar library and selected the downloaded jar file. All right.
Okay.
And after I did that, let me create an entry class, new class. This is a regular entry class, so I'll name it as Selenium. Okay. Or maybe first let me create a package as I always do it. Create a new
Mm-hmm.
package, call it as Selenium uh, day1. Okay, and right click, new class. We can create Selenium entry class, some name, and give it a public static void entry. Okay,
Okay.
and first we will do sysout, and I'll just do this confirm if it is working fine. Yeah, seems to be working fine. Okay, next what I'll do, I'll say web driver. Okay, and this web driver will give error if I move my cursor here and add import web driver from Selenium, the first option. Let me show you that. I'm not able to show that drop down here, but if you go, think here, the first option would be import WebDriver from the Selenium. Okay,
Okay.
just choose that option. That will add
Mm-hmm.
this import here. Import org.openqa.selenium.webdriver. Okay,
Okay.
this is not throwing any error because, and this is giving this uh, drop down to import it directly because we have already added the jar into this project. If you do not add this jar, you will not get this option. And this, if you do so much, you'll start seeing error.
Okay.
Okay, so now let me just run this. Okay, no error, everything is fine. All right. Now, we so far what have we done? We have downloaded the Selenium jar file, then we have configured it to the current project. So if you create a new project, you will have to configure to that every time. Is that clear?
Vinod, what is the WebDriver means?
I'll tell you what it is. For now, this much you need to know to do it to confirm if Selenium is downloaded and is working fine. This much is enough. All right.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
we are using Selenium to do testing in web applications, right? Yes, no.
Yes.
Now, to do
Yes, Vinod.
testing in web applications, we need something called as a web driver, which will help us do all the operations, actions, everything on the web application. That is what is web driver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, there are many web drivers in Selenium. We will use either Chrome or Firefox.
Okay.
Okay. These are different browsers. Every browser is having a web driver which they provide. Okay.
Okay.
So to do that, first we will have to go to Google. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where is my browser Chrome? Yeah. We'll go have to go to the back same page here. If you come down, okay, you see the third-party browser drivers,
Yes, Vinod.
all these drivers here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here, if you see the Google Chrome driver and Mozilla Gecko driver. Okay. Google Chrome
Okay.
driver for the Chrome browser. Mozilla Gecko driver is for the Firefox. Okay.
Okay.
I'll go first download the Chrome web driver. It will take me
Mm.
here, and I want to download the latest version 2.4.1.
Okay.
I click that, and I get this folder. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to download Chrome driver Mac and Chrome driver Windows. So people who are using Mac use this, for Windows use this. Okay,
Okay.
but what I will do is so that my code does not. I am using Mac, and you're using. Some people are using Mac, and some people are using Windows, right?
Yes.
So I will write a short script which is not necessary, but it will just make sure the script works fine for both Windows and Mac. Same script will work fine. All right.
Okay.
I'll show you what script is that, and I'll give you the script right anyway. It will be under the same Eclipse project folder, so you can access it. Okay. So I'll download these two
Okay.
files. I'll download both Mac and Windows. Okay. So when I download,
Mm.
I will get these things. I'll just show you. I'm sorry. I will just expand this. Okay. I have already done the download. I'll show you what you'll get. So I have downloaded Chrome for Mac and Chrome for Windows.
Okay.
Okay, these are the two zip files which I downloaded. Then again, if you actually go back to the same page and try to download the latest version for Firefox, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that will take you to this page here where you can download the Mac OS version here and Windows 64 or 32-bit version here. Okay.
Firefox, any version will work, Vinod? Will
Yeah,
it
it
work
should.
for anyone?
It should. If it gives any error, try the latest.
Okay.
Okay. So
Mhm.
once you download that, you will get Gecko driver for macOS and Gecko driver for Windows. These 4 zip files will be downloaded, and once it is downloaded, you will have to unzip them. The moment you unzip, for Chrome, you'll get a application like this, Chrome driver, and for
Mhm.
Chrome driver, for Mac will give you this file. For Windows, will give you a exe. Again, for Firefox, for Mac you'll get this file, and for Windows you'll get this. Is that clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Now what we will
Yes,
have to do
Vinod.
is we will have to copy all these 4 files. Okay, but remember, you
Vinod.
need not do all this for all the projects. Okay, I mean to say that if you confirm that you're going to do it only on Windows and only on Chrome, this is good enough. Or if you confirm only on Chrome and only on Mac, this is enough for Windows. For this is for Chrome. Sorry, Mac. I'm sorry if I'm confusing. Let me repeat.
Yes.
If you are
Vinod,
doing it, sorry,
can you zoom the screen?
yeah,
Like mm,
can you see it now? So this is the Chrome driver for Mac. This is for Chrome driver for Windows. This is the Firefox driver for Mac. This is the Firefox driver for Windows. So if you choose and finalize the platform and your browser for doing the automation testing using Selenium, you can go with just one of it. But I'm just downloading all the 4 just to show that it is working fine. Okay,
okay.
I'll copy. You'll have to copy this now, and you'll have to go to Eclipse. Where is my Eclipse? Give me a minute. Yeah, you'll have to go to Eclipse. Go to the project here. Can I do a paste? Yeah, you'll have to paste it here. Okay,
Okay.
that is, I'll just show you where it is pasted. I'll just open show in project explorer or system explorer. Sorry, show in system explorer. If it is a Windows, it will open up. Okay, if it is Windows, it will open up your Windows File Explorer. If it is a Mac, it will open up your Mac File Explorer. Is that clear?
Okay.
So this will actually open up your project where you have your project. Okay. In my case, it is under this particular folder, Selenium testing, and I'll just open. Yeah, Selenium testing is my folder. Okay. It will open
Mhm.
up this. All right. And you can see that I have pasted it here because I pasted it directly. Right click here and paste it on the project itself. Or you can
Okay.
come here also and paste it. Anyway, it's fine. But
So,
remember, it should
Vinod,
be.
can you please show the step again, like the one you did with System Explorer?
Yeah, I went to my path where I downloaded. Sorry, I went to my path where I downloaded my web drivers.
Mm-hmm.
I copied the 4 web drivers,
Okay.
and then I went back to the project where I have my Selenium testing. Today I created the Selenium testing project, right? I
Okay.
went to the folder and
So you
I
went. Okay.
okay. You can paste
Mhm.
it here or paste it right click on the project on Eclipse and also paste it. Both are the same.
Okay.
But
Sure.
remember, it should be on the same folder where bin and source exist, not inside source or not inside bin. It should be on the same folder here.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you why it should be here. If you can actually paste it in a different location also and make it work, but my code I'm writing it so that I detect it from here. All right. So I pasted it here. Now I go back to my code. All right. Now let's see how to create a new Chrome driver. Okay. Right
Okay.
here, this equal to new Chrome driver. Okay.
Vinod, if you make new project, then we have to copy there too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the jar file also you need to map it, and also these drivers you need to copy it.
okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to import. I need to import this particular Chrome driver from the this org.openqa Selenium Chrome driver. Okay. Let me do that. When you do that, this will import this particular import here. Okay, and you will see now web driver equal to new Chrome driver. All right.
Yes.
Now let me not do any changes. Let me just say run. Okay, I am getting this error. Actually, I was expecting not to get this error. Okay, fine, not an issue. After I get this, I'll just do a small code. Okay, that is, I'll say system dot set properties, set property actually. Okay, I'll say web driver dot um, pro dot driver, and I'll set it to system dot set property, sorry, get property. Okay, I want to get the current user directory, user dot dir. This will get the path where the project is present. Okay,
Okay.
after that I'm doing a plus. Because I have it in the same folder, I can directly do slash Chrome driver.
Driver.
Okay, that is the name of my file, right, for Mac. So I'm
Okay.
doing it now. If I run this, hopefully it should run. Let me see. No, it is not running. Hmm. Okay, let me do one more step. Let me say driver dot um,
Chrome driver.
get. I'll just say https://www.google.com. Okay. Okay. I think. Hmm.
We know the exception is at line 13, right? Anything we do after that, will that impact?
Is it like after we are setting the property, then we need to define the driver?
Hmm. I don't think so. You can try that.
And also, like here we are invoking the browser, right? So it's like in line number 13, after Chrome driver dot exe you need to give maybe.
Actually, it is working now, but it is saying not able to find the Chrome driver. Let me check if I pasted it in a correct path. Selenium testing. Yes, I did. Um,
Vinod, we can also copy the path directly, right? With get properties.
Yeah, you can do that.
Mhm.
It was working for me. Why is it not working now? Let me just confirm. Give me a minute.
Chrome driver.exe, like that you need to give, I guess.
Yeah, that is for Windows. You need to do that. Give me 1 minute.
Okay, okay.
That is correct. It is saying driver is not. Driver is not
Or
executed.
double slash in line
Mm,
number 13. Chrome
okay,
driver before that double slash.
give me a minute.
Mm, Maybe you should assign the type WebDriver to this Chrome driver. WebDriver dot Chrome driver. Maybe it works.
No. Okay, let's do one thing. Let me try for Firefox. Firefox driver. Okay. Now for that, I need to do this as. I think it is Firefox driver here, and this will be C Kodriv. This is a file name. Let me try this. Okay, it says the path should be set, so this should be before this.
No, like in this line number 13, is it not concatenating both the paths? Like the director plus gecko driver? You didn't mention any
Yeah,
two,
I
like two
put a plus.
arguments.
I put a plus here, so it should do that.
Plus double quotes we need to give, right? Because in Java we used to give double slash when it takes any path, right?
No, that is only for the forward. This, I mean, for the backward. This is forward slash, right? So it should work.
Single forward will take, it will work.
Yeah, it was working before. Bad time.
Okay.
I had this working. Why is it not working?
And WebDriver dot gecko driver, right? Or we can give Firefox driver.
Mm, let's try Gecko driver. Is it just Gecko.driver or
Yeah, just GECKO. Yeah.
And you have to
the
give the
same on here?
path of the driver, I think, like
Mm,
local path.
I got it here. It is able to read it, but it says driver is not executable. Let me just Google search. See, let me see if there is any strange exception.
Vinod, maybe the system.get property syntax, like first is the gecko driver, then maybe the path, I guess.
No, no, this is correct. Path will become after the driver.
1 minute. Did you lose any screen? Are you able to see my screen now? Google Drive, Google Chrome.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. Google Chrome. Give me a few minutes. Let me just check it. I was saying, this actually is a problem with my machine, but it could work with your machine, like whatever code we had before. Just for my machine, maybe that folder has some permission issues. So I replaced it with my other folder where I had my Chrome driver. Okay, so I'll just comment this line. Let's uncomment this. I'm repeating this because I forgot to record. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah. So I read the OS name just to make sure the code works fine for both the OS. So if it is a Mac, this line will be executed where I'm setting the path. If it is a Windows, I'll set this path. So in your case, if you are using Windows, please make sure this is your folder path where you have your exe file. And if it is your Mac, please make sure this you are changing this path to your own specification. Okay,
Okay.
and make sure you put the drivers in this particular locations, and after that you just do these two lines of code, and that will bring up a new Chrome browser. Okay, that browser will be like this. All right, clear?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Please give me 1 minute.
Okay.
So this just opens up the Chrome driver, I mean Chrome browser. All right, so let's try the same for Firefox. So for that, let me just comment this line, copy this from here. I'll just change this to, give me a minute. I'll just change this to Gecko. Okay. You make sure you put your Gecko driver here. Okay.
Okay.
And here I'll change it to my Gecko. And after that, we can go with Firefox. You can in fact write a if else condition, put a scanner, whatever you want. Just make sure your WebDriver is initialized to this. Okay.
Okay.
And let's try it out. Let's see. Yes, Firefox is coming up. Okay, see our Firefox window started, and it came to this path. All right.
Okay.
So automatically from Java, we are actually creating our automation script, and starting automatically the browser so far, and it is automatically navigating to google.com. And if I change this path to Facebook, it will actually take me to the Facebook. Okay, did you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so um, we have come to so far. Okay, I'll just do one more before I close. Actually, I'm in a hurry today. I'm sorry about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can do one more thing. Actually, uh, if you want to write a if else condition, right? You can do it this way. You can just put define, declare it separately, and initialize it here. You can do this also. Okay, and maybe just like how we did for Mac, you can just say some scanner input you can get. Press 1 to go with Chrome, press 2 to go with Firefox. Okay, and if you press 1, you can put this in the if condition. If I press 2, you can put it in this if condition. Are you getting what I mean here? So same code.
Vinod, can you show me?
Uh, you know how to do a
Sorry.
scanner input, right?
Yeah.
Okay, get the scanner input. I'll just do Yeah, I'll just do string input. Sorry, I'm very sorry. So as I was saying, you can just get an input from scanner, and we'll do input equal to Chrome or maybe 1 or 2. Okay. What I'll do here is I can say if or I can name it as browser type. It's up to you. You can define how you want. Dot equals 1. Then you can execute these 2 lines.
Oh, okay.
Else you can execute the Firefox. So you don't have to code uncomment, comment, all those things. You don't have to do it. You can directly do a code like this, and your input you just accept something. If it is 1, you will start the browser in Chrome, and otherwise it will do it in Firefox. All right.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
And after this, you
Vinod,
can write common code.
Vinod, can we
Mhm.
have a step-by-step instruction on what we did now? I mean, from the beginning, like from downloading, because I'm
You
kind
mean
of lost. Yeah, I'm kind
okay?
of lost now. I'm not understanding what you all, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what you are doing
Actually,
here.
it's
So,
probably because I'm in and out due to some other issues running parallel. Okay.
okay,
Let me
yeah,
repeat myself. First, we went to Google, right? Where is that? Yeah, we went to Firefox. I mean, we went to Selenium download page and downloaded 3.1.3.13.
yeah,
Okay, this will give us the jar file.
yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then we created Eclipse project, added the jar file inside our build path. Okay, inside our libraries, I added external jar file and added the jar file here. You see this here, Selenium
Yeah.
standalone 3.13. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that was the first step. After that, we actually downloaded. Where is my? Yeah,
So to add that, what did you do?
to add what?
That jar, whatever you did just now.
I downloaded it and added it. I showed you right how to add it.
Uh-huh.
Right click on project.
Right click, build path. You have to
Build
go
path.
configure build path, then
Okay.
add external jar file and select the jar file.
Configure.
Can open.
Okay.
Okay, wherever you have downloaded it, select it and it will be added.
Okay.
Okay. After that is done, go back to your browser, download Mozilla and Chrome. Go to the latest
Yeah,
version of it,
from the, yeah,
and you can download those 4 files. And I placed those 4 files in a particular location. In my case, it was here.
yeah. 4 files meaning the Mac and the Windows,
Yeah,
right?
2 for
Mm.
Mac, 2 for Windows, and two. I
Okay.
mean, 1 for Mac Chrome, 1 for Mac Firefox, other one for
Okay.
Windows Chrome and Windows Firefox.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we can only do 2 for us, like
Yeah, you
whichever
can
we
in
have
fact do
operating
just one.
system.
You can
Okay.
in fact do just one. You decide
Okay.
you're only going to work on Chrome and only going to work on Windows. Go with this
Mm.
Chrome driver.exe.
Okay.
Okay. I just made sure my code. If I write my code in Chrome, I mean in Mac, your code should work still in Windows. So that's why I did this if else condition.
Okay.
Okay. And I write a simple code to get the OS. And finally, I set the property. Where is my Gecko driver or where is my
So
Chrome
we have
driver?
to write all this. I mean, whatever
Yeah.
you have typed here, we have to do all this in every
Yes.
project.
Yeah. You can keep it as a template. Okay.
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 So here, what you have done, I mean,
I'll
so you are
just
just saying,
I'll just uncomment it. Give me a minute. Okay. So I just did a if else condition. First I get, if I do 1, I want a Chrome driver, and I initialize Chrome driver, open it before,
So what is browser type equals to 1? What is 1?
I have hard coded it. I
Oh.
want it to be your assignment. You put a scanner, get an input. If you press 1 in the console, it should open in Chrome. Otherwise, it should open in Firefox.
Oh. In Firefox. Oh, okay.
I did a hard code here.
Okay.
All right. So I do this much. Now, if I say 1 here, that is, if I print give 1 value, it will come in Chrome. So you can see that here.
Chrome driver, yeah.
Yeah. If I do this as maybe 2 and run this, it will come in a Firefox.
Okay. Anything
Firefox.
else? Any number other than 1 will give Firefox.
Yeah,
in
that's
this
because
condition,
it's for
right?
if else condition. You can write
Yeah,
any
if and
kind
else
of
condition. Okay.
you can write any kind of if else condition. Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
keeping it dynamic, just like the game we did
Okay.
dynamic, right? So just like that, I'm keeping this code as dynamic. But you can in fact hard code and create all this in just one line.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have made sure our code is working fine. So in fact, what we can do, this is not needed here. This is also
So
not.
inside the system dot set property, those are the what are those? WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver.
These are, you're setting the property just to tell the browser, just to tell your code where is your driver file which you downloaded.
Okay.
Because
So that's the first part is the name of the driver, and then the next part is the path.
yes, you will have to configure this part. So it is the key. This set the property is actually setting the key value pair, and your system should need to understand where is this driver, which driver you want to install. You could have it in multiple places, right?
Yeah.
So you find where is it. So that is what you're doing here.
So you are like setting the property as WebDriver, and it's the Gecko driver.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the path is the next one. Okay, wherever your exe file is.
Anything from here to here is a preparatory step. That is initial step. Okay. After this, whatever you write will be common for any OS, any browser. If it is Mac, Chrome, or Windows, Firefox, or any combination, will just work fine. So you just need not repeat your code. You can just directly write it here.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever you write after this.
Okay.
All right. So I'll just do a driver dot. I can do a manage dot then Windows maximize. Okay, I'll just do this. I'll show you what happens when I run it as a Chrome drive. Okay. You can see initially the Chrome starts and then it should have maximized. Okay, let me close all my instances. Give me a minute. I have many browser working here. Okay. Yeah, it is maximizing. Did you see that?
Yes.
I'll just show you again. I'll make it small now. In Mac, actually maximizing will do just that much. Okay. In Windows, it would have done something like this. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just minimize. Give me a minute. I'll minimize it. Close it. Hopefully now it should do that. Let me run it. Okay. It is actually maximizing. In your case of Windows, you'll be able to see the difference very good. All right.
Yeah, it's true.
So
Slight
uh,
changes only, right? So only we are not able to see.
yeah, that's all. But in your code, you'll be able to see a drastic change when you do a maximize. But see that the main advantage why I declared it here and did all this if-else condition is this will do fine for Windows, Mac, Firefox, Chrome, all the four combinations. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is why I have written this. So keep this common for all the future code. Okay, whatever we are going to learn from now on will be written after this common code.
Okay.
Yeah. So your code is ready for all the four combinations: Chrome, Firefox, Windows, Mac, anything. And after that, whatever you write here, it will just keep moving. Okay. So what I'll do now, I will just do a change in URL. Okay. This time, let me go to uh, salesforce.com. Okay. Then let me run this. Okay. You see this now here? This page has opened. Now I want to click on this login, okay, which will take me here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go to login, right click, inspect. Okay, that will actually right click, inspect. Okay, it will come here. Okay, now what I'll do, when I read through the properties of this, let me see, and this is anchor, so I can do 1 minute. Sorry, guys.